Today, I want to eat mac and cheese. Have you decided on the menu yet? If it's already prepared, I'll eat what you made.
Well, actually,
Are you telling me that you're not in the mood for mac and cheese?
that's not what I meant.
What is it then?
Do you mind if I get a pizza for delivery or something today?
Yeah, I'd be happy to, but it's rare for you to have pizza delivered. Usually, you hate that, and you'll say you're on a diet or something. Anyway, I'm not complaining.
I know. I'm trying to lose weight, but I just don't feel well today.
What? Do you have a fever? I heard flu is going around right now.
I went to see the doctor, but he said it's probably just a cold. No fever, no cough.
What about COVID?
It wasn't that either. I had it checked along with the flu test.
Could it be that you are...
I thought so, but I was wrong. I got tested and the result was negative.
I didn't expect you understood what I was trying to ask you.
You were curious whether I was pregnant or not, right?
Yes, but it seems that you're not. You've been working overtime a lot lately. You must be exhausted. Don't worry about me. You should get some rest.
I don't know why you say that since you usually don't.
That's because you haven't been giving me any attention lately.
I'm sorry, but it's not that I don't care about you. I'm sorry if I made you feel that way. I'll ask the company to give me some days off. I've been working on my days off too lately.
That sounds good. Maybe I'll take one too. It's nice to go out and relax on a weekday.
I told you that I'm not feeling well, didn't I? I don't feel like going out at the moment. Besides, I don't want to get even worse and bother you with my illness.
But, if you take a few days of good rest, you'll be fine, right?
I guess so.
How are you? Do you feel a little better?
I feel tired, but I also feel that I'm not my usual self. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I'm sure I don't feel great.
You slept through the night and still not feeling better? I'm sorry to hear that since I was expecting us to have fun together today. I'm disappointed.
Sorry, I'm tired. I've been feeling like this all the time. I feel as if my body is some sort of rock, that it's hard for me to move around. I don't have a fever, and I have no clue why I feel so exhausted. I think I'd better go see the doctor again.
Hold on a sec. Maybe you should get insurance first.
Insurance? For what?
Medical insurance and life insurance.
What? Why life insurance? I wonder if I'm gonna lose my life.
No, that's not what I meant. I didn't say anything like losing your life. But if you were diagnosed with a major prolonged illness, you wouldn't be able to get any insurance. If that happens, you have to pay for those expensive medical treatments. Insurance is just in case something goes wrong. Isn't it possible to have it just in case before going to see a doctor? Emma, I remember you said that you need to review your insurance. Maybe now is the perfect time to do that.
Well, I need to consider about that. But I also wonder if now is the perfect time to do that. Also, is it even possible to do that right before the doctor's appointment?
Don't worry. Besides, there's a possibility that you're seriously ill. As long as nothing happens for 5 months after enrollment, when you get sick, you'll get the insurance money.
5 months? Are you suggesting that I can't go to the hospital even if something nasty happens to me during that period?
You only feel unwell because of fatigue from overtime work, right? There's no way you're having a major illness. Why are you worried?
I wonder why. I feel weak when I don't feel well for days.
We're still young. You aren't sick either. Besides, you might be fine after the checkup, right?
I guess so. Somehow, I feel more energetic after I talk to you, Gerald.
That's the spirit. Well, let's go sign up for insurance now, shall we? I made an appointment with my agent.
Do we have to do it so soon?
Because you're going to the hospital tomorrow, right? We need to take care of everything before that day.
Seems that you're so excited.
No, I'm not. I may sound excited, but the truth is I'm worried about you. To be honest, I was thinking what I should do if something bad happened to you. It's a nightmare if I couldn't help you just because I didn't have the money. I'm so nervous.
Thanks for your concern.
I'll meet you at the ticket gate of the nearest station after work.
Okay then. But somehow I don't feel comfortable about this.
Did you call me, Emma?
I need you to come to the hospital right now.
What's wrong?
The doctor wants to talk to you.
Why don't you just ask him about the details? I'm watching a movie right now, and it's just getting exciting.
I've been diagnosed with cancer.
What?
It metastasized. They said it must have progressed fast because I'm so young. They said I should have come earlier.
That's good, isn't it?
Which part of that is good, Gerald?
Didn't you get an insurance before you went to see the doctor the first time? Now you don't have to worry about money.
I hope I get better.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? Is it that serious?
They said I have only 1 year to live.
No way.
I didn't do anything wrong. Why do I have to go through this? Gerald, help me, please. There's so many things I still want to do. I don't want to die yet.
Emma, it may be impossible, but let's calm down first. Medical treatment is advancing rapidly now. They may have told you that you only have 1 year to live, but no one can determine that for sure.
Surgery is too difficult, so I'll have to use anti-cancer drugs. I heard that it's very painful.
Do you have to stay in the hospital all the time? Will you be able to come home?
I guess I can stay at home during the anti-cancer treatment. I'm sure the doctor will explain everything in detail. Come here now. I can't do this anymore.
I understand. Do you need anything else? I'll call my parents and bring them with me.
You don't need to call your parents. Just come here right away.
Emma, how are you feeling? Are you going to be discharged from the hospital soon?
Yeah, finally I can go home.
You did a great job. You really are awesome.
Yeah, I endured it all by myself. You didn't even visit me when I was hospitalized. What a cold-hearted person.
I was busy with work, you know. I had to take care of the housework too, but I didn't stop thinking about you.
Didn't your mother help you?
Well, sometimes. You can't ask her to do it every day, can you? I mean, my dad's here too. How did you know Mom was here?
When your mother came to visit me, she scolded me. She said that it's my fault. Because I was sick, you had to do the housework for your sake. She also told me that if she didn't help you, you'll collapse from overwork.
Mom said that to you? I'm so proud of her.
Huh? You're not worried about me?
What are you talking about? That's not what I meant.
Oh God.
I didn't mean it like that. I'm sorry. Anyway, I've got some good news for you.
What's the good news?
Since you're getting out of the hospital, even if only temporarily, why don't we go out for a while to celebrate that?
I wonder if I can enjoy, since I'm still not feeling well.
The doctor said it's better to get some fresh air. You are well aware of that, aren't you? You probably won't be able to move as much as you used to, but it's more stressful for you to stay at home all the time.
Well, yeah, but I can't go long distances. I don't think I can stay outdoors all the time.
Then why don't we go to a nearby spa? Stay at a nice hotel. Why don't we just eat delicious food and spend a relaxing time in the room? I'll find a hotel with a beautiful view. You don't have to worry about anything, Emma. I'll drive the car and you can just relax.
Thanks, Gerald. But I think I'll be walking like a baby. I think we should do that next time.
Don't worry. My mom and dad will support you.
What? Are your parents coming too?
I'm not sure I can do it alone, so I asked them to help me.
I'm afraid I must say no to that. I don't think your parents will enjoy the trip, and I'll feel uncomfortable too.
Don't worry about that. We're family after all.
What if it were the other way around? I'm not in perfect health anyway.
That's a good point. I know it might be difficult for you, but I want to go on a spa trip.
I'm undergoing anti-cancer treatment. Besides, your mother is being very sarcastic with me.
It was a sudden thing, and she was just freaking out. She was worried about me.
But still...
Anyway, I'll force you to come with me when you get out of the hospital.
No way. Hey, what did you do?
What? Who are you? Are you a fake using my wife's account?
Stop talking nonsense. It's me.
Who on earth are you?
I'm Emma. I'm alive and safe.
That can't be true because...
Are you trying to say that I should be dead? I'm alive.
That's impossible. You fell down the observatory stairs, remember?
Because you and your mother pushed me down the stairs.
We would not do that, would we?
No, I'm sure.
What makes you say that? Do you have any proof?
The person who was pushed down says so. I was taken to a nearby observatory overlooking the ocean. You kindly gave me a piggyback ride to the top. And then, you just pushed me off, didn't you? After you pushed me, you guys took another route down without being seen, didn't you?
Why would we harm you? Anyway, why are you still alive? You fell down those high stone steps.
The rucksack I was carrying saved me. It caught on a rock next to the stone steps. I was grabbing the rock and trying to get up when a young couple came and saved me. If it wasn't for that rock, I wouldn't have survived.
Huh? How is that possible?
You don't seem happy that your wife is still alive.
I didn't say that. Of course I'm happy.
That can't be true.
Why do you say that? You fell down the stone steps, rolling down. I was too scared to go see you. I was shocked.
I don't think so. You are more shocked when you found out that I'm alive.
Why are you saying such terrible things?
I saw all of that.
What?
A certain exchange of messages.
No kidding. I told her about the spa trip.
How did it go? Did she get suspicious?
No, she didn't. But she didn't seem to want to go. I told her we'd go somewhere with a beautiful view and relax.
I see. But that's okay. She won't be able to walk properly anyway. She can't do anything about it once you carry her in your arms and put her in the car. She has life insurance, right?
Leave that part to me.
Okay then. Now she has cleared the 5-month deductible on her life insurance policy.
Now all we have to do is check into a hotel, then take her to the observatory.
It's gonna be a little tough for you to carry her on your back, but it's easy when you think of all the money you're going to earn, isn't it?
But I don't know if it's going to work out that well. Dad doesn't know anything, does he?
He won't find out. He's in a good mood when he's drunk. He'll be fast asleep in his room by the time we leave for the observatory. That's why we picked a hotel with spa facility inside.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure I can do it properly.
Don't be a coward. Get a grip. A wife who has been told she doesn't have long to live takes a trip to make her last memories with her husband. Unable to overcome her fear of death, she contemplated suicide. But before reaching her destination, she slipped down the stairs. This story makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Yes, I guess.
What? You don't sound very enthusiastic. If you just want to spend the money to pay for your wife's medical bills while she waits to die, that's fine.
No, I honestly don't think that's a good idea. I need the money right now.
It's your fault anyway. Why did you go into debt for nothing? You've been doing that multiple times that you can't afford to pay the monthly payment.
What can I do? My allowance wasn't enough.
It's okay to have that grudge too. Think of it as punishment for your wife.
I see, that's right.
Even if you don't do anything, she'll be gone in a year. It's just that it's a little earlier, right?
I guess so. That's what I'll think. Okay, I'll do my best on the day of the decision. Please support me on that day.
Leave it to me. This is the talk history of you and your mother. This is the proof.
Why? How did you manage to get that?
After I was treated for my injuries, I asked my father to take me home late at night. Your wife had just died, and you were playing video games, drinking. You were also snoring loudly in your sleep. That's impossible, right? So I thought for sure there must be some evidence. That's why I had him check your phone.
Huh? That's a violation of my privacy.
How could you say that? I think you guys are guilty of attempted murder.
You were suffering from your illness, so it's how we showed you our kindness. I dropped you down the stairs, but you survived.
You're terrible. Doesn't it hurt your feelings to do that?
Absolutely not. I don't have any money to waste paying for my wife's medical bills when she only has a year to live. Frankly speaking, I don't want to take care of you.
I can't believe you just said that. What a terrible guy. Anyway, you're going to hell.
Yeah, whatever.
By the way, you've been borrowing money without telling me, haven't you?
I can't make it on just $200 a month. Even high school kids get that much nowadays.
I was getting the same amount.
Even with the same amount of money, what's not enough is not enough.
The problem is in the way you spend it. You've been spending so much money for online games. You're also wasting money on drinks and buying drinks for friends and colleagues. You also want to buy products from those luxurious brands to look good. Not to forget betting on horse racing.
What?
Did you think I didn't know that? I knew you were working hard every day, so I didn't tell you.
What I do with the money I earn is my business, right? Anyway, I won't pay a penny more for your treatment. It's your disease, so you're on your own.
Yeah, that's the plan. Because when we get divorced, I won't have anything to do with you. You won't have to pay for my treatment anymore.
That's what I'm hoping for. I won't have to take care of you anymore.
Of course, I'll change the beneficiary of the insurance money too.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know that, don't you? Why should I let a stranger like you get my insurance money?
Because you signed the contract and I'm the beneficiary.
Are you stupid? It doesn't work like that. I can change the beneficiary whenever I want.
I don't want you to do that.
I don't think it's going to make much difference even if you get the money.
What do you mean?
Where do you think I am?
Your parents' house? Hospital?
No. Right now, I'm at the police station.
Why are you there?
I told you before, you and your mother are attempted murderers.
No way.
I just explained the situation with the evidence I got.
You're lying, right?
I'm not lying. I almost died. Of course, I'm having the police to take a look at the conversation with your mother.
Are you serious?
I told you I'm not lying.
No, wait. You misunderstood me. Let me explain.
Explain what? The evidence is perfect. You can't get away with this, okay? Now they're getting ready for each of you. You and your mother are going to be charged with attempted murder.
That's not what I said. It was my mother's suggestion. I couldn't refuse because she told me to do it.
But you finally agreed with her. And it was you who pushed me down the stairs. You are the crime suspect. I wonder who's more guilty, you or your mother. Why don't you do some research before the police come?
Emma, I'm sorry. I apologize for everything I've said and done. I was up to my neck in debt, so I had no choice. We're a married couple, right? You understand that, don't you?
Married couple? You gotta be kidding me. I told you, didn't I? You're the one who's going to hell.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want to go to jail.
I think it's better for you to go to jail. You can't borrow money, and your debt won't increase. Why don't you ask your father to pay the rest?
Oh no.
After that, my husband and mother-in-law were taken away by the police. At my parents-in-law's house, my father-in-law, who had no idea what was going on, watched in amazement. My husband and mother-in-law were arrested and charged. I knew my husband was in debt. When the investigation went further, it seems that my mother-in-law also had a large amount of debt. Naturally, my father-in-law found out and divorced her. I feel sorry for my father-in-law when I think about his feelings. But in the end, I think it was the best solution for him. After I recovered from my injuries, I was given another round of anti-cancer treatment. To my surprise, the cancer cells disappeared from my body, and I was completely cured. I think it was a miracle. When I found out the result, I shed tears of joy together with my parents. I learned that such miracles can happen. There is a possibility of recurrence. I need to be careful. But I'm now able to live a normal life at home with my parents while undergoing regular checkups. It is thanks to my parents that I'm able to live a peaceful life. I'm glad that I was able to get a divorce at that time. I wonder if I should be grateful to my ex-husband for that.
You said you're going for a business trip, right? When will you go?
Huh? Were you listening to me? It's from today. I won't be around until tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
Did you forget about that?
It's none of my business what you do.
Well, yeah, but...
So you're not coming home today, right?
No, I'm not. What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I think you'll be surprised later.
What do you mean by that?
That's something you're going to have to wait until you get home.
When you say it like that, it makes me even more curious. Why don't you just tell me now, Archie? I honestly have a bad feeling about this.
That's rude. It could be a good thing, you know. I'm trying to surprise you, but you don't seem pleased at all. That's very disappointing.
I'm sorry, but I'm not feeling happy. I'm rather worried. I have the feeling that the surprise you're preparing is not a good thing.
Don't talk like that.
Because the last time you said that, you were fired from your job, right? I honestly have a bad feeling about this too. I'm anxious and nervous. Can you tell me now?
No kidding. Don't you ever think of enjoying that excitement?
Not at all.
You're such a boring woman.
Yeah, sorry for that. So, what is it?
Actually, my dad and mom decided to move in together. You're working too, so that's a big help, right?
What?
My parents love this house. They want to move in with us, so I said okay. They said they'd move in tomorrow.
Are you stupid? What are you talking about? How can you decide such an important thing without discussing with me in advance?
For heaven's sake. They're my parents, so it's obvious that I decided right away. Anyway, they're moving in together tomorrow.
Wait a minute. That's just too selfish.
They told me that they're gonna move the huge furnitures later. Anyway, my parents are coming tomorrow, so let's all live together and get along. Our house is going to be lively from now on. I'm looking forward to it.
You must be kidding me. I have no idea what you mean. I don't know what's going on. Explain it to me.
I just explained everything to you. Mom and Dad like this house. Why don't you get it?
That's not what I'm talking about. How can you allow your parents to move in so soon without consulting me first? It's beyond my comprehension. I can't keep up with you.
You're so stupid. Why can't you understand my explanation? I have no idea how I should explain to make you understand.
I can't talk about this anymore. I've had enough. I'm telling you, your parents can't just suddenly move in with us. Why do you have to decide all by yourself? Who gave you permission to do that?
Huh? Don't get cocky. It's my house, so what's wrong with me making decision? It's a wife's duty to follow her husband's decisions without complaining, isn't it?
Are you really that stupid? I bought that house in my name, didn't I? I'm the one who is paying for the mortgage. For your information, I'm not only paying for the house, I'm also paying for all your living expenses. The house is not yours. Don't be ridiculous. You're trying to let your parents move in a house I bought without my permission. That's insane.
The house is my house. I don't know what's wrong with that.
Why can't you understand the main problem here?
I wonder if I don't have enough intelligence level.
Don't be silly. You're pissing me off. Anyway, I can't do it.
What? I already said yes to my parents. I think they're heading this way.
Huh? You said yes to them? Who gave you permission to do that?
Don't be upset. Don't you think it's better to have more people living in our house? The house will be more lively, and we can have fun together. Moreover, my parents said that they'll pay a small amount of the living expenses too.
What do you mean by a small amount? You don't even pay for our living expenses, and now your parents only want to pay a small amount for that? Are you telling me that you want me to pay for the rest? No way. Do your parents know you don't work?
I don't think they know about that. I don't think I've told them.
You quit your last job a year and a half ago. You say you're looking for a job, but I don't even know if you're really looking for a job. Despite that, are you going to let your parents live with us?
I'm currently doing job hunting. I told you that I'll get a job at a famous company someday, didn't I? Why don't you just calm down first?
Why are you expecting me to calm down when you haven't even found any job yet? You've been telling me that you'll get a job soon over and over again. But look at you now. You're still jobless. I'm the one who's doing extra job because of that. You don't understand anything. Aren't you ashamed of yourself for living like a pimp?
A pimp? How rude. I've decided I'm not going to get involved in the family finances. I'm leaving you in charge of that, and I don't have a problem with it. I'm making ends meet with the money you give me. You have no right to complain.
What a pathetic guy. You say you can't manage the money, so I'm managing the family finances. But that doesn't mean you don't have to work. Besides, who's gonna take care of your parents? Me? That's absolutely impossible.
Huh? That's your duty as my wife. There are plenty of wives in this world who actually take care of their in-laws, right?
If a wife is supposed to take care of her in-laws, isn't the husband's job to work and earn money? What about that?
I'm protecting our house.
I don't think so. You just sit at home and watch TV on high volume. When you get bored, you play video games, then eat all the snacks. You don't do a single housework, so don't add more people.
I can't believe you just said that. You really are a heartless woman.
What did you say?
My parents said that they want to live with us. Don't you think I'd be happy to live with them? Why are you so insensitive to my parents' feelings? Aren't you ashamed of yourself for behaving like that toward my elderly parents?
How dare you talk to me like that? I'm so stunned. Aren't you ashamed if your elderly parents know about your situation? Before you agree to let them move in, you should get a job first. Or at least show some signs of helping out with the housework if you don't want to work. Seeing you living a life of idleness, your parents must be embarrassed of you.
I'm not doing the housework, but I'm taking control of our household.
I don't understand. Stop making jokes that aren't funny.
You're such a boring woman. I don't care what you say, my parents are coming tomorrow. I was going to surprise you. Too bad that you already found out. Anyway, my parents will start living with us from tomorrow.
No, absolutely impossible. Please don't let your parents live with us.
You're so persistent. Are you serious?
You're more persistent than me. You keep saying things that don't make sense. I hope this whole thing is just a dream I can forget right away when I wake up.
It can't be a dream. My parents are saying that they'll pay for the living expenses too. I don't want to refuse.
What? You're such a coward. You're already in your 40s. I can't believe you let your parents live with us just because you want to get some allowance from them. What a scumbag.
Scumbag? That's rude. Anyway, I'm the head of the family, so I have the right to make decisions. I made the decision, so you have to cooperate and follow them.
Absolutely not.
Aren't you glad that my parents are willing to live together with us? You're part of the family, and you're supposed to cooperate. All you have to do is to follow my lead.
Then we should stop being a family.
Excuse me?
I'm not going to cooperate with you. You can go ahead with the divorce.
What are you talking about? You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. I'm very serious.
Wait a minute. Are you really sure about that?
I'm saying I want a divorce and I'm serious.
Divorce? That's not a funny joke.
I told you I'm serious, didn't I? Do you think I'm the kind of woman who would joke about something like that? I can't stay married with a man who is jobless and doesn't even want to listen to his wife's opinion. We'll be strangers soon.
Are you serious?
Of course I am. If you want to live together with your parents, then you must leave the house right away.
Huh?
Why don't you leave that house and find a house that your parents will like? I know what you and your parents are up to. Your parents' house was taken by the debtors, and they have to evict you, right?
How do you know that?
I know you were trying to make life easy for your family by moving into my house, but that's not going to happen. I won't give you and your family the precious house I bought with my own money. Why should I take care of you and your family? I have no such obligation.
Huh? That's your duty, because you're my wife. You could at least do that for me, couldn't you?
It's been 1.5 years since I left my current company. 2 years after I left my last company, I've been taking care of you for at least 3.5 years. That's enough. I can't do this anymore. Are you trying to make me overworked? You said that you were using the money I gave you. But the fact is, you secretly withdrew it from my account without permission.
What? How did you find out?
Anyone can find out about that by checking the bank book. You're stealing my money, Archie. Because you withdrew money from my account without my permission. Are you aware of what you did?
That's not true. We're a married couple after all.
But you withdrew money from my account without my permission. I count that as a debt.
Debt? Why? It's our family's income, so it's not a debt.
A debt is a debt. Anyway, I have proof. I'm getting a divorce no matter what. I'm going to ask you to pay back all your debts anyway.
Are you telling me that you've been planning this all along?
Of course not. You didn't even get a job. You've been slacking off for 3.5 years, talking nonsense all the time. You've been eating up the family's finances until now, but I didn't complain at all. I don't know what's normal anymore, though. Since you've invited your parents to live together, I think it's a perfect timing. I'll divorce you without hesitation.
I'm not getting a divorce. That's impossible.
Well, I think you'd better find a job as soon as possible since no one's gonna pay for your living expenses.
Now that we're married, let's continue to get along.
Anyway, pack up your stuff and leave before I get back, okay? I think I'll be back tomorrow evening, so please do that before then.
Huh? Don't be reckless.
I'm not reckless. While I was going for a business trip from tomorrow, you just decided to let your parents move into our house, right? So you could at least move out too. You don't have lots of stuff anyway. Why don't you just leave on your own?
That's too sudden. Do I really have to leave?
That's what I'm saying. Why can't you understand? I'm just saying that you should get kicked out of our house and move into that shabby house with your parents.
I don't want to live in a shabby house. I don't care what my parents think, but I don't want to.
What? You're the one who said that we shouldn't ignore your parents' feelings. Did you forget?
Well,
it's better to have a shabby house than nothing, isn't it? Too bad that you won't be able to live there anymore soon.
that's why I want to live with you.
That's not gonna happen because I've already decided to quit being your family. Now I'm finally ready for work.
Wait a minute. You've had enough fun already, haven't you? I really don't want to hear this kind of joke. If you wanted me to work so badly, you should have told me sooner. You didn't tell me anything. You're so arrogant to suddenly kick me out of the house. Anyway, I'm not getting a divorce.
How dare you? I told you over and over again to work, and yet you said all those nonsense and did nothing. It's too late now. If you say you won't agree to a divorce, I'll have to get a lawyer involved in the divorce proceedings. If that's the case, you'll have to pay alimony as well.
Alimony?
Isn't that obvious? I already have enough reasons and evidence for a divorce. I'll charge you alimony, including the money I've lent you.
Hold it right there. Isn't that too much? Don't be so upset.
I think you're the one who's upset. I'm totally ready for a divorce, so I have nothing more to say. If you won't agree to the divorce, then hire a lawyer.
I need to get out of our house and find a new place to live. I also need to find a job soon. I can't get a divorce nor get out of the house.
I want a divorce. That's it. That's all.
I won't be able to play video games.
There you go again. You're such a scumbag to the core. I wonder why I didn't divorce you earlier. If I had done it sooner, you wouldn't have wasted my money. What a disgrace to my life. By the way, if you're still home tomorrow, I'll call the police for trespassing.
Calling the police? I can't believe you're going to do that to your own husband.
I don't consider you my husband anymore. You're a stranger. If you enter my house without permission, that means you're trespassing.
That's too much. It's just a quarrel between you and me. Let's not do that anymore. I'm sorry about everything. I'll talk to my parents to think twice about moving in together. Forgive me.
Why are you talking so big? I really hate you. I'm never going to live with you. If you need a roommate, why don't you ask your parents? It's none of my business, so just go ahead and do it.
Don't be so cold. We're a married couple, right?
Unfortunately, in my mind, we're strangers now. Soon enough, you'll have a taste of my hard work by finding yourself a proper job. From morning till night? No, I think you need to work more than that to make ends meet. You won't have any spare time to play video games and so on. Are you ready to face the reality?
No way, that's a living hell. I absolutely hate it.
You have to take care of your parents. You have to work for them too. You're going to be so busy. You can't make your parents upset, right? You were the one who said that out loud.
That was just a figure of speech. I'm sorry, please forgive me.
It's not about forgiveness. You disgust me so much. I have nothing to say anymore. From now on, if you touch or break anything in the house, I'll have to charge you for compensation. If you do, I'll put that in your debt. Well, I'm sure you're already in debt, but it can't be helped.
What? I don't know if I can pay.
I don't care about that. It seems like you were planning to surprise me, but it totally backfired. You didn't think I was this far along in the divorce preparations, did you? You'd better get serious from now on. Work as hard as you can to make up for everything you've done.
Oh no.
Archie was living a carefree life according to his own interpretation of the situation. However, when he plotted to take over the house she had purchased, it all came crashing down. Everything was ruined because he tried to take over the house that Michelle had bought. She also found out that Archie's plan of living together with his parents. This triggered her to start the plan she had been preparing. Without any hesitation, she decided to get a divorce. Perhaps because of his low intelligence level, Archie had a hard time understanding the magnitude of the situation. But when Michelle asked him for a divorce, he gradually began to realize. Once he realized how serious she was and that he had to leave the house, he panicked. But it was already too late. In the end, Michelle demanded Archie to leave the house they were living in by the next day. His income is zero. He was a scumbag who depended on Michelle for everything. Archie had nowhere to go. He tried to rely on his parents' house, which was in shambles. But the house had been taken away because of his family debt. As a result, the three of them became homeless. Until now, Archie had spent all his time playing video games each day. But now he's working at morning, noon, and late at night. He was finally able to rent an old apartment. In addition to the rent, it seems that Archie also earns money for living expenses. But his parents spent all their money betting on the horse race. Naturally, they could not afford the expenses anymore. Archie could no longer afford to buy new games too. Only heaven knows what will happen to Archie and his parents in the future.
Have you taken your lunch break?
Well, I just opened my packed lunch.
I need to tell you something.
What is it?
I might be assigned to a big project.
Oh, really? That's great. Glad to hear that. I know that you've been working so hard, my dear.
Stop treating me like a kid. Are you making fun of me?
No, I'm not. I'm sincerely happy for you.
It hasn't been decided yet.
But it means that you're one of the candidates, right? That's great.
Do you really think so?
Yes, of course. Keep up the good work.
I will. If I'm assigned a project, I think I have to work more overtime. I'll come home late. I'll have to go for business trips more. I need to manage how my team works too.
Exactly. I understand. I'll miss you a little, but I really hope you're doing your best.
Thanks. Anyway, I need to get back to work.
Okay, I will also start mine. Thanks for letting me know about the good news. James, can you reply immediately? It's urgent.
What is it?
I got involved in an accident.
Huh? Are you okay?
I'm fine, but I think I broke my leg. I'm still young, so considering my future, I was told that it's better to have a surgical treatment.
Oh my God. Surgery? Is it that bad?
Apparently, I'm currently enduring the pain with an IV drip of painkillers. The doctor will explain the symptoms of the injury and the surgery in detail. He said that he needs to see my family member to discuss about that.
Oh, well, if that's what the doctor says, then I guess I better do that.
Well, James, can you come to the hospital now?
What? Why me?
You're my husband, right? You need to hear the doctor's explanation together with me.
The doctor said that he wants the family member to listen, right? So it doesn't have to be me. It could be your parents.
Huh? We are married. So as my husband, you should come, don't you think so?
Any of the family members can come. I don't think I can help to make your injury better, even if I listen to the doctor's explanation.
That's true, but I want you to come here.
You know I'm at work, okay? If I leave, it'll be a problem for everyone.
I know what you mean, but it's your wife's surgery. You are allowed to come. I know your company has a good reputation for family care of the employees.
I'll ask around, but don't get your hopes up.
I'm sure you'll be available. I'll wait for you at the hospital. Hurry up and come. James, where are you? You couldn't adjust your work schedule? Or are you on your way to the hospital? Please call me because I'm keeping the doctor waiting.
I'm in a meeting right now. I just can't get out. I'm sorry, but could you please ask your mother?
Huh? Why didn't you tell me this earlier? You made the doctor wait.
I told you, I am at work. I didn't have time to call or text.
No. Oh my God. What's more important, my surgery or your job?
Don't ask me to decide that. I told you the other day, I am about to take on a big project. That's been decided, and things suddenly started to become very hectic.
Oh, I got it. That's good to hear. I don't blame you if that's the case.
I'm sorry.
I understand. I told my mom to wait, just in case. I'm sure she'll be here soon.
Give my regards to your mother.
Yeah, I'll be in touch. James, is the meeting over?
The meeting was over, but I'm still busy. What is it?
What do you mean? I called you because my surgery is finally scheduled. You didn't forget, did you?
Of course not. So, when's the surgery?
Tomorrow at 3 p.m. It would be better not to let too much time pass. So the surgery is scheduled on short notice for tomorrow.
Oh, I see.
James?
Yes.
Of course you'll come, right?
Where?
To the hospital, of course.
I don't think I can go.
What? Why not?
I've got to go on an urgent trip for a project. A golf trip with some people from my client's company.
Wait a minute. You are aware of my current situation, right? Why did you plan that trip without telling me?
I can't help it. Your surgery and the project started on the same day.
That's true, but I was involved in an accident and will have surgery tomorrow. Can't you talk to the company and do something about it?
I'm saying I can't go because that wasn't possible.
I mean, there are plenty of other people who could go on a golf trip, right? Can't you just ask them to take that trip instead?
It's like a social gathering for an upcoming project. It's an important trip for me to get to know the faces and the personalities of my client's employees. You don't do much work, so you don't know how important this trip is.
I don't get it. I'm in pain from the accident, and you didn't even call me. My surgery is scheduled tomorrow because you didn't call me. I'm on painkillers since I can't endure the pain without that, okay?
I don't understand what I should do. I am just troubled. Anyway, it's not my fault.
Huh?
Because you weren't supposed to get involved in the accident. You weren't supposed to have the surgery. If I'd known in advance, I might have been able to schedule it.
If your company would give you a day off to accompany me on the day of my surgery, I can call them directly.
Don't do that. You are not a child. You shouldn't have gotten into that accident in the first place.
Huh? I didn't want to get into an accident either.
I don't like it when you keep putting your own convenience on me. It's not that I don't want to be there for your surgery, but this project I've been entrusted with. I want to make sure it goes perfectly. Do you understand?
I see. All right, that's enough.
Why are you mad at me? Patricia, how are you feeling? Well, I called the hospital. I heard you almost died in the accident.
Almost died? Why did you say that in such a cruel way? Well, thanks to the good doctor, the surgery was a huge success.
Great. So, how long are you going to be in the hospital?
About a month?
I see. Well, just take it easy. Think of it as a break.
I'm going to try to get out of here as soon as possible. I'm going to do my best in rehabilitation. I'm still in pain right now, but...
It's normal, since you had the surgery. Well, things are going well here. My clients are happy to see me. I'm starting to remember names and faces. With these people, I think we're going to have a very successful project.
That's good to hear. I'm glad you chose to skip accompanying me on the day of my surgery. That's why I want you to be successful.
I know. I'm a super serious workaholic. I always think about how much I contribute to the company.
I don't know if it's work or fun for you.
What are you talking about? Entertainment is an important part of the job. We can't do a good job if we don't all work together as one team.
I see. Just come to the hospital as soon as you get back. James, are you still working?
Ah, Patricia. I'm working overtime again today.
It's been a week since the surgery, but you haven't shown up at the hospital even once. Can you explain to me the reason why? To be honest, my parents, the doctors and nurses are appalled.
I told you I have to work more overtime once the project is official. You don't understand because you've only got a cushy job.
I understand that, but your wife is in the hospital. Isn't it strange that you didn't even pay her a visit?
I'm sorry about that. I'm struggling to do my best.
I don't think that matters anymore. Are you really working?
It's obvious. Don't be rude. Do you know how hard I'm working?
If you put it that way, I've also had a pretty tough time myself.
Anyway, I'll be there as soon as I finish some things. Just wait a little longer.
When do you think you'll be ready?
I don't know.
I can't believe that you're such a workaholic. If the project is a success, I'd like to see the results.
What's with that tone? Why are you being a sarcastic jerk when people are working so hard?
How can you, who's been thinking about skipping work all this time, suddenly become a workaholic?
Don't be silly. I'm just doing what I have to do. Don't be ridiculous.
Do you really need to work that hard and just abandon your wife in the hospital? Maybe you're trying at the wrong time.
What are you talking about? You're so persistent. Don't pester me every single time. I'm terribly busy, so why don't you just sleep in the hospital for the rest of your life?
What a terrible guy you are. Seems that you don't care about me at all. I understand now.
Patricia, you're finally getting out of the hospital.
Thanks to you. You never came to see me after all.
I'm sorry. I just didn't have the time to do that. My work got so busy.
Really?
I'll make sure I go home early today.
I don't know if I can trust you. You told me that I'm better off sleeping in a hospital for the rest of my life, right?
Huh?
You said it. You said that you're busy, so you want me to just sleep in a hospital for the rest of my life.
That was just a figure of speech. Can't you even understand that? Anyway, I'm going home early today.
You don't have to worry about me. Why don't you just get on with your important work?
Why are you upset? I'm happy to see my wife out of the hospital.
You didn't even care when I got involved in the accident. You didn't accompany me during the surgery. You didn't even check on me once while I was in the hospital. How can you be happy to hear that I'm finally discharged from the hospital?
I told you, didn't I? It's not my fault because they started the project. I've been busy.
You can stay busy forever.
Why did you say that?
Because I'm never going to see you again.
Huh? You're getting out of the hospital today, right? Stop blabbering nonsense. Anyway, I'll see you later. Hey, Patricia, what the hell is going on? Explain to me. I thought you got out of the hospital today.
Yes, I did.
I just got home. Why are the rooms empty? You're not home either, are you?
Oh, I had a contractor move all my stuff while I was in the hospital.
They moved it? Where?
Where? My new house, of course.
What? I didn't hear anything about it.
Because you're busy with work, right? You didn't come to visit me, so I couldn't talk to you.
I know that I was busy with work, but you shouldn't have decided to move out on your own.
You haven't been home, have you?
What? Don't be silly. Well, sometimes I stayed over at the office when I had to work late, but I did go home.
Are you sure? Then you must know that some stuff have been moved out.
What?
They moved my stuff out a week ago.
Seriously?
That means you didn't know, right? If you didn't go home, you couldn't have known. You didn't go home because you were at your affair partner's house.
What the?
You didn't expect that I know about that, right?
Why did you?
My friend just showed me this picture. I just sent you the picture.
What the hell is this?
I want to know who she is. You told me you attended a social gathering for the project. You went on a golf trip, right?
Oh, yes.
So, the person you were dealing with was a woman.
There was a woman on the team.
I see. I have a friend who likes to play golf there. My friend told me that there's a guy who looks a lot like my husband. She sent me some pictures of this guy. She said you both look like a couple to her.
That's just what she thought. There were other employees around.
Is that so? But there are many more pictures.
Huh?
I'll send them to you now.
This one. When and who took these pictures?
The picture of you walking into that woman's apartment, and she's even holding your arm like she's having a good time. And there's one of you shopping at the supermarket.
I am asking you about who took those pictures.
I showed pictures of your golf trip, and I had my doubts about how insane your behavior was. So, I asked the investigation office to look into you.
You did that while you were in the hospital? What a crazy woman.
My mother helped me.
Does your mother already know about this?
Of course. You didn't even worry that I had an accident. You neglected me after my surgery. What kind of husband would do that? Even my mother was disgusted.
You...
That's why I decided to move out on my own.
Why?
Don't you understand? It means I'm divorcing you.
Divorce? Don't be silly. I didn't approve that. I won't do paperwork for the divorce.
Oh, that's okay. I filed it and brought it to your company.
What? To the company? Why did you give it to the company? It had nothing to do with the company.
It had something to do with it.
What the hell does it have to do with my company? Stop kidding.
I'm not kidding. I got into an accident when I was protecting a pregnant woman.
What? What does that have to do with the company?
The pregnant woman is a daughter of the president of your company.
What? The president's daughter?
She's married and expecting a baby soon.
Oh, I've heard that story before.
The president came to visit me right after the surgery with his family. He said thanks to me, his daughter and her baby were saved. He told me how grateful he was from the bottom of his heart. When I got his business card, I realized he is the president of your company.
Oh no.
He was a friendly man and told me about a lot of things. We talked a lot about you.
What did you talk about?
You were working on a big project. You went on a golf trip with your business partners. You were too busy working every day to come visit me in the hospital even once.
Are you an idiot? Why did you say that?
Why? Because that's what you told me. Listen, your boss was so surprised and he looked into your job internally.
Seriously?
I heard you weren't selected for the project.
What?
I heard you were rumored to be having an affair with a woman in the same department. It was so obvious between the two of you that word got around. I heard that's why you were removed from the project.
No, that must be some kind of mistake.
Do you think the president would tell me something wrong, even though he did an internal investigation?
Maybe.
The president was very angry when he found out about it. He said he couldn't allow such a scumbag to work for his company.
So?
Now, he's considering your demotion. Or better yet, he's considering firing you.
Hold on. I'm going to lose my job? Please don't do that. I'm sorry. I just got caught up in the moment.
The devil got in the way and you had an affair. So you didn't show your face when I was involved in an accident and on the day of my surgery? Who would accept such a reason?
I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I don't want a divorce. How am I supposed to live with myself if you divorce me?
I don't care. You decided to do that on your own, so you must take responsibility.
Please, talk to my boss. I want to keep my job in my current department.
That's not gonna happen.
Why?
You must have had some pretty nasty dealings with your affair partner. I heard you had a pretty bad reputation. It's weird to watch. I heard some people were saying that you're getting in their way since you can't work properly.
Really?
Well, if I were the company's president, I can't help but to think about your demotion. If a good employee quits because of you, there's no way to save the company. The documents and photos proving the affair and the divorce papers, I've left them with the president, so please, pick them up.
Are you serious? Give me a break.
Because I couldn't move, the president went to the hospital several times. He said he'd take care of me. How could I refuse?
I'm so sorry. I'll apologize as many times as I have to. I'll do whatever it takes. Please, forgive me. I'll do whatever you say, Patricia.
Really?
I cross my heart and swear to die.
I want a divorce.
No, I mean...
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you.
What?
Your stuff is in the trunk room. It's due tomorrow. If you don't get them out as soon as possible, they'll charge you extra fees, so be careful. I left the keys with the president, along with all the paperwork. Also, the lease on the apartment is up at the end of this month. You'd better find a new place to live by then.
Oh no, you're kidding, right? I have to meet the president early tomorrow?
That's right. If you want to excuse yourself, you can go directly to the president. He's a sensible man who listened to me kindly. What a brilliant man. Well then, good day to you.
Wait a minute. I didn't do anything wrong.
I was just being friendly with a female colleague of mine. Why should I be punished that much? Put your hands on your chest. Think about it. I don't think we're getting anywhere talking to you. I'm going to stop talking to you now. Wait, we're still in the middle of a conversation, right? Think about me too. I can't do this anymore. Then I'm blocking you right after this. Goodbye. After that, James went to see the president in a cold sweat. After being lectured by the president, he was ordered to move to the branch office, and his belongings in the trunk room were to be sent to his new post. I decided to make James and the adulterer pay alimony. The divorce was successfully finalized. Incidentally, it seems that the woman with whom James was having an affair has had a similar experience before. She may have felt uncomfortable, so she left the company and disappeared. James was dumped by his lover. Rumors of the affair spread at his new post. He seems to be living a lonely life by himself, feeling ashamed of his position. There is no room for sympathy for James, who has never shown a shred of kindness. I hope he accepts God's punishment. I continue to work as usual while going to rehab. I'm lucky that my injuries don't interfere with my job because I work in an office. Once my leg is completely healed, I'm going to start doing sports for fun. Hey Ashley, I have to work late today. Again? Yeah, I wonder why they are harassing me since I'm the only one who's this busy. Well, it's the end of the month, so I guess everyone's busy too. It doesn't matter if it's the end of the month or not. What? You are working overtime half the month. I guess. The other day, you didn't even come home, remember? That was because I was concentrating on finishing my work. And before I knew it, it was already morning. How is that possible? In the first place, do they know that you're working this many hours? I can't help it because I'm not finished with my work. I'm sorry to have you worried. I should be able to do better. I apologize. I know you're busy at work, but I'd like you to spend more time at home. I understand. I'm more worried about you, Ashley. About me? I'm worried that my mother might be harassing you. Harassing me? We have to live with my mother since she would be alone otherwise. I'm sorry if I'm making your life harder because of it. I knew she was going to live with us since I decided to marry you. As for living together, don't worry about it. I feel a lot better to hear that. If she starts harassing you, you can always tell me. Okay, I'll let you know. Well then, I'll be home as soon as I finish my work here. Hi, Ashley. Looks like Chad was home late last night too, right? That's right. There's no bus running that late, so I wonder how he's getting home. Maybe someone is giving him a ride home. I don't want him to bother someone that late, but isn't that because you're not good enough? What? Isn't it because you're not good enough as a wife and you're not fulfilling your duty? I don't understand what you mean. If there's no bus, shouldn't you be the one to pick him up? Me? How do you expect me to pick him up? There's no public transportation to get there. Maybe a cab? If I were to take a cab to his office to pick him up, I don't know how much money I would have to spend. Even cab fares are ridiculous nowadays. How about you go on foot? Huh? Are you saying that I should walk to his office and walk back home? What are you talking about? Stop kidding around. Maybe he is intentionally not coming back home, you know? What? What do you mean? Can't you realize what is going on? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm saying maybe there is someone. Does that mean he's having an affair? Well, I guess that's a possibility. Oh no, I thought we love each other. I don't think he's having an affair. I bet $200 that he's having an affair. If I'm right, give me $200, okay? What are you talking nonsense? Don't use my husband as gambling. I won't forgive you if you ever say that again. Oh, I'm scared. That's why he's cheating on you?
Ashley, is this a good time?
Sure, what's up?
It's about what I said the other day.
About what?
About my mom harassing you. She's always been delusional. She says things that aren't true.
I see. I didn't know about that.
Did she ever tell you I was cheating on you?
Yes, she did. Was she being delusional?
Perhaps so.
But how did you know about it? We were talking about this on WhatsApp.
It's easy. Since my mom's always being delusional, I can kind of imagine what she would say.
I see. But imagining the affair first? It's because you're guilty of something, isn't it?
Huh? No. Anyway, I can't allow mom's harassment to cause you any more trouble.
No. If she is delusional, it might be fun to talk to her.
Huh?
I can think that she's having a sort of mental illness, so I don't mind.
No, I'll definitely do something about this soon. Ashley, I'm really sorry.
I said I'm fine. Don't worry about it. Hi, Ashley. I knew it. You're not the right wife for Chad. That's why I didn't approve of your marriage. How can you be his wife if you can't even take care of the housework? Emily, yesterday it was terrible of you to hit me all of a sudden. To be honest, I don't want to talk to you for a while.
So I hit you a little. But so what? It's because you're so slow at your housework. I was just trying to motivate you. You can think of it as me trying to make you a better wife.
That's terrible. With all due respect, it was you who said you would do the housework in exchange for living with us. It's not that I can't do the housework.
There you go again with those excuses. You never admit you're wrong, do you?
I'm not doing anything wrong, so there's nothing to admit. If I was wrong, I would have apologized myself.
I'm sure you would, but you're just talking and not doing your housework. Chad is going to another woman because you're a bad wife, don't you think?
What? Is that so? So he is having an affair?
I heard it from a neighbor.
About what?
I heard that he went into a hotel with a young girl holding hands.
What? Is that true? Don't tell me it was when he said he had to work overtime?
From what I've heard, that's a strong possibility.
Oh no. He is working very hard for us. Going to a hotel with a young woman? I can't believe it.
Oh? So you think your neighbors are lying?
No, I don't, but I can't believe it. It's a lie that he's having an affair.
Having an affair? Oh, you poor thing.
Huh?
It's not cheating. It could be serious.
Emily, what a thing to say. Do you want me and Chad to be separated?
Well, you can't even do your own housework, and you can't even follow my advice, and I can't find anything good in you.
That's terrible, Emily. I'm trying my best to be Chad's wife too. And yet?
Either way, be prepared to accept the fact. Ashley, I'm sorry. I heard that my mom hit you.
Huh?
As your husband, I'm really sorry.
Hey, what's wrong all of a sudden?
I can't stop her from harassing you. I can't have her hitting my wife.
What? It's not like she hit me strong, but...
It's impossible. Yesterday, I took a look at your phone. She has been harassing you like crazy.
Well, I don't think so.
She can't even do her chores. She keeps saying that I'm cheating on you and you're not good enough to be my wife. And I went to a hotel with a young girl. All of this seems like harassment from my mom, but it's all a lie.
Oh, but she's delusional, isn't she? I've actually been having fun enjoying listening to her stories.
She is delusional, but I think she has gone too far.
I'm quite entertained, so I'm fine. You don't have to be irritated by it.
I can't just ignore thinking how you might be really feeling. That's why I made up my mind.
What have you decided?
I'm divorcing you to save you.
What?
Besides, I didn't tell you this because I thought it would worry you. My mom has a heart condition.
What? That's the first time I've ever heard of such a thing. And she seems to be just fine.
Mom is a stubborn person, and she doesn't want you to know any of her weaknesses. I don't know about that part of her personality either.
Then I can't divorce you even more.
Huh?
Your mother has a heart condition, right? You never know when she's going to have an attack. I can't leave her alone like that.
You're too kind for her. She keeps harassing you because she hates you. As for me, I don't know when I'm going to lose her, so I don't want her to spend her life being mean to you. I want her to go peacefully.
I know, but...
If you understand, then leave her alone. Ashley, I want you to pack up your things and go back to your parents' house within a week. I'll fill out the necessary forms and send you the divorce papers.
Huh? That's a pretty sudden turn of events. Does Emily know about this?
She doesn't know anything. If I tell her, I'm sure she's going to get angry at you. Anyway, it's hard for me too. So I just need you to do as I say.
I don't understand why this is so sudden, but I understand that you want to divorce me.
Then that's what we'll do. I need you out of the house within a week, okay? Hey, what the hell is going on? I said get out of the house in a week, remember? Why haven't you left?
Hey, Chad, it's been a while. Your mother has a heart condition. You're so good to not come home for a week, aren't you? I wonder what you're doing now.
What's that got to do with you? I told you I'm divorcing you. You're no longer my business, so get out of here.
You know what? Your mother said I could stay here. She said she'd miss me if I was gone. I'm at the mall with her right now.
Huh? What do you mean?
You were worried about me, right? You said you feel sorry for me because your mother is harassing me.
That's right. That's why I had no choice but to get a divorce.
I told you not to worry about that.
Huh?
I'm very close with her. She is very supportive of me working full-time. I rely on her a lot too. We were just shopping together.
Huh? Then what was that conversation about? Mom was harassing you all the time.
You know what? That was the conversation according to a scenario assuming you would look at my phone.
Scenario? What the hell are you talking about?
Hi, this is your mother speaking.
Mother? Why?
Didn't Ashley tell you? We're just having a friendly cup of tea right now.
Huh? My head is getting confused.
Remember you were bad-mouthing about Ashley the other day?
What?
You said she was bad-mouthing about me, so I asked her directly.
You asked her directly?
Yes, I did. Then, we were both surprised. It was your idea to ruin my relationship with her, wasn't it?
Did I say that?
Don't be silly. When I checked with Ashley, she told me that you seemed to be cheating on her.
What? Cheating?
Why are you reacting so strongly to the word cheating?
Well, it's not that. I suggested her to check it out using a private detective. Private detective? That's right. So it's true that you were cheating on her. You were in a hotel with a young girl, right? Other places where you were on a date, holding hands, or coming out of a hotel? I also had pictures of you going into and coming out of the apartment where the girl lives. You're lying. That can't be true. I've been working overtime all week. And I know what your life has been like this past week, okay? Do you want me to tell you? That's not necessary. I don't want to hear it. Have you two been spying on me this whole time? Don't say it like we were spying on you. You were the one who was having an affair. You're such a pathetic son. Mom, you're getting it all wrong. What am I getting wrong? Well, it's no wonder why Ashley got suspicious when you keep working overtime every day, isn't it? What? We know from the private detective that you never worked overtime. What? And even more, you said I have a heart condition? I'm still full of energy, okay? Stop screwing around. I'm disappointed in your cheap way of thinking. What do you mean by cheap? If you get caught cheating and get divorced, you'll have to pay alimony. You're just trying to save yourself from having to pay alimony. You were trying to get a divorce with the reason that I harassed her, so you wouldn't have to pay alimony, right? That's why you were in such a hurry to get the paperwork done. It's just too selfish of you to blame others after you cheated on your wife. You are such a pathetic son, it brings tears to my eyes. On my order, you and Ashley will get a divorce. Huh? However, make sure you pay the alimony. Mom, wait, please. Don't decide my future by yourself. I didn't decide this on my own. I've thought it over with Ashley. What? What do you mean, what? She has worked so hard to be a good wife. I can't leave her alone like this. You'll have to take your punishment like a man for betraying her. Oh, no. Ashley, can I have a word? Yes? I've already submitted the divorce papers you sent to my parents' house. I don't have anything to do with you anymore. Ashley, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being so selfish. Can we start over? You're good friends with my mother too, so it'll work out. Huh? Don't be selfish. What happened to that young girl? When she found out what happened, she got angry and dumped me. Oh my. I'm so sorry to hear that. I bet she didn't really love you. So please, I'm clean. I broke up with that girl, so please get back together with me. How selfish are you? I refuse. Why? I'm sincerely sorry. I'm sorry for what I did to you. Really? Really. I'm really sorry and I love you. If you really think about me, don't ever contact me again. Ashley, don't say that. How can I forgive you when you cheated on me and then tried to divorce me all of a sudden and without an explanation? Are you stupid? I have no intention of getting back together with you, and I will be filing a firm claim for alimony against you and the woman you were having an affair with. I'm sure you'll be hearing from my lawyer soon, so please pay the alimony. Oh no, I can't pay alimony. Please help me. And your mother also said she's going to break off the relationship with you. She said she'll never let you have one step in her house. I feel so sorry for her that she has to treat her son like this. Break off the relationship? So you're saying I can't even get help from my mom? I guess not. Your mother was very upset about all of this. Considering her personality, I don't think there's anything you can say to her. Ashley, do something about it. I can't pay alimony and I have nowhere to live. I don't know what's going to happen to my job if I don't do something.
Oh my!
My coworkers found out about my affair and divorce, and now the whole company is talking about it. Everyone's giving me the cold shoulder. Frankly, I can't work there anymore.
I think you deserve it, don't you think? You did what you did, so you have to take responsibility for your action. Well, good luck then. I hope you will make as much money as you can.
Ashley, can't you help me? I'm in real trouble.
I can't. I'll block all your contacts. I doubt I'll ever see you again. Well then, goodbye.
Wait, Ashley!
After that, I filed a claim for alimony through my lawyer against Chad and the woman he cheated on me with. They both paid me in one lump sum, but he had to borrow money and will have to pay it back from now on. He had spent all of his salary and joint savings on the woman. He is now completely broke. I also heard that the woman immediately made a new boyfriend and paid the alimony. I think Chad was nothing more than money for her. He is a pathetic man who lost his family and his job for the sake of such a woman. He left the company because he couldn't stay there. He has to pay back his debt from now on. I heard a rumor that he is now working at a factory and living in a cheap motel. I am living with Emily at her house. After she left her son, she had been in a low spirit for a long time, but as time goes by, she started to smile a little. I feel that she is gaining her spirit little by little. She treats me like a real daughter. From now on, I will do my best to repay her for her kindness.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!